So I ask you, what idea do you need to change? And if not now, when? Because now is the point of power. Now is the only time that you can change your mind. You can't change your mind in the past. You can't change your mind in the future. I know you've heard it a million times, and when Eckhart Tolle came out with his book, The Power of Now, I thought, I don't need to be reminded about the now. I know about the now. But I did need to be reminded, that now is a precious gift. You've heard it a million times. The past is gone. The future is not here yet. All we have is now. And that's why it's called the present. It's a gift. It's a gift that we have in this moment to change our mind and then change our experience. You will change your experience because you are creating your experience based on what you believe, based on what you're saying to yourself all the time. I've been experiencing a little bit of neck problems this summer, and I noticed as I was walking my two little dogs and they were wanting to run in different directions and whatnot, that I was saying, you guys are a pain in the neck. I thought, whoa, I know better than to say that, but I was saying it. So I said, cancel, cancel. You guys are just so precious. No more pains in the neck. Because we find that the things that we exclaim with great emotion, the things that we say like that are actually creating some of our experience. So in this now, what have you been planning to do that you will do when the time is right? Maybe when you know more, or when you feel more self-confident, or when, when the economy is better. What are you saying that I will do this? I'll change this, I'll change that, I'll begin this, I'll start that. When? What are you waiting for? When we do that, it's because we're really afraid that we don't have enough right now to make that change. Enough willpower, enough wisdom, enough knowledge. And that's with the idea that you're doing this all by yourself. See, I didn't heal my little boy. That was the power of God that did that. So you're not working alone. You're never working alone. You have the power of Spirit that as your partner, as your co-creator. So you don't have to wait until you know more, you have more, the economy is better. You can do it now. You have all the power in the universe there with you. And you can use it. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, said that to begin every radio program that he had. There is a power in the universe that is greater than you are. And you can use it. The gift has already been given. It's for us to use. But we were raised with the idea that we're weak and we're powerless and we're victims of circumstance. We're victims of life, and many people go through all of life as victims in life. And so I ask you to stand up and be a victor. No longer be a victim. In Fort Lauderdale, just one more quick story with my little boy. I drove on the internet all the time, daily, of course, in Fort Lauderdale, and I was usually speeding. And occasionally, because you have to speed to keep up with everybody else, and occasionally a policeman would be in my rearview mirror, and I would say very adamantly, I do not have a victim consciousness, meaning I am not going to get a ticket. And the policeman would pass me, and I'd sigh a big sigh of relief. And, you never know what you're teaching your children. So one day, my little 4-year-old was out talking to a neighbor, saying, my mom doesn't have a victim consciousness. I don't know what his little friend thought, but I was amazed to hear that he was saying that. So I invite you also to release any victim consciousness. Release whatever you need to release. If not now, when? And so it is. And so now I'd like to invite, thank you very much. I'd like to invite Reverend Bob